Hey, good afternoon, YouTube. Just thought I'd do a quick video here, a weekly installment on my progress. This week, we're really focused on getting the kitchen sink cabinets and the induction cooktop and all in, along with some additional plumbing and trim work. But I'll start in the back because that's where I'm at. This is the two-burner induction cooktop. It's got a big empty space under there for the convection microwave, air fryer, all in one type of oven. Up top, you got a cabinet. You got the vent fan. I'll throw a picture in of the vent outside. I had to cut a hole for that on the side. That is the last hole I have to cut in this thing. But anyway, I still got to put the tile backsplash on here and get the side piece on there and put trim in. You know, all the cabinets still need the black knobs or the hardware. So anyway, also from last week, got this wall finished up. I still got crown molding and paint and all that kind of business, but the wall is paneled and in. And up front here, got all this business up here. Got the cabinets up. Backsplash is done. I got a little trim, a white piece put over in the corner to balance that. Big old farm sink here. And this is the HEPFO valve that'll go under there. I still got to hook that up. Yeah. Oop, I got banana bread sitting on the counter. My grandson ran next door with it and dropped it off. I haven't taken it in. In any case, yeah, so this is the kitchen area. I did have to make a decision this week. This is the sink. It drops down about 10 inches under here. You can see it right there. And because it's a deep sink, there just wasn't enough clearance for that hot water tank and the plumbing up top, so I had to move it to the cabinet over to the right. I did want it as close to the shower and all as possible, point of use, but it's not like that far. But all this will be open in here. A great storage area. The HEPFO will go right on the bottom there, come over to the left and down, and hit the drain in there. So it won't be one of those big S-traps or P-traps or anything like that in there taking up space. But anyway, big storage area. Got all the plumbing in there. Just got to put the drain on and that'll be done. This is the electric for the hot water heater and the water heater. And it goes back in, and you can see the plug in there. I've got this other 12 gauge wire. That's going to be for some outlets, GFI outlets up here, on the countertop. 12 volts will be for some 12 volt stuff I got going on up there. But anyway, show you the hot water tank over here. That's in here. That is a 4-gallon Vevor. It's on a bracket on the wall, so that won't go nowhere. But you can see the pressure blow off going down through the floor. That comes out the bottom, runs out the camper. And back here in the back, lighting's not real good. But you can see the valve on the blue or the cold water line coming in. I do some fancy bringing them up and bringing them over type of things because the pipes didn't line up with the top of the tank the way I wanted it. But anyway, rather than bend the pipes, I had plenty of connectors and got this great PEX tool now for crimp, so it was easy to do. Anyway, so that's that. And besides all this other stuff, I did get the louver door on the bathroom. So you can see that. Let me back up here. Little gap under there for a threshold when I still got to put the main flooring in, obviously. But yeah, so that's what it looks like. I got some molding that'll go around the door and all that. I got a cabinet coming for the bathroom on Tuesday. It's the same kind of cabinets I got everywhere else. I just decided to order one and rather than build it because I want it to match. But it'll go right there. And the bathroom will essentially be done. It's all hooked up in here. I think I showed you this, maybe not. There's the plumbing under there, one with an S-trap. I do actually have a GFCI breaker that's going to go on the side of the cabinet here, so that I can run hair dryers or charge toothbrushes or anything like that. Anyway, so that's that. So what's on the agenda for next week is I got to get the freshwater holding tanks situated in here. I've got one back there. It will be hooked up. And I'll cover how I hook that up later, but they will be tied together and filled together. But anyway, that's going to sit right there. I got a couch that I got to build out over this. And it's kind of like a futon couch. It'll expand into a small bed. So when I'm on the road, because you won't be able to take the elevator bed down. And then I got to do the back door. And I got to get the motorcycle mount. The motorcycle is going to come up where that blue tape is, and it's not going to exceed the right side there. So that's what it's going to be. I did get the flip up countertop in here. This flips up independently. This one will be here. I don't like this 12 inch. I may make this 18. Take this off, get a new bracket. This will stay the same. When the motorcycle's in, that'll come down. But, and I'll have a table and all that kind of stuff going on in here. But yeah, this is it. So, and I got to do the flooring. And so after I get the couch on and the water tank down, I will do the flooring. So it's all the next week or so. I'm a little bit off track here, but anyway, wanted to keep this as a short video. So just to kind of give you an idea of what I've got done. And I'll come back at you in the next week, show you where I'm at. Thank you and have a good day. Please like and subscribe for more content.